Welcome, Leo, to 12th House Tarot. My name is Mouse. I am your host, and this is a general reading for the sign of Leo, wherever that is in your chart, for the week of July 1st to July 7th, 2024. Leo, how are you? How has your week been? How are you doing? Let me know. Last week's reading was entitled, You Are Leveling Up. All right, my friends, how's that going for you? Is it scary? Is it easy? Is it smooth sailing? Are people in the way or getting out of the way? So let's see. One of the things I'm asking each sign is, who else do you listen to? Because I listen to like a handful of other tarot readers, and I love it. And I was just thinking about this before making this video. It's like, it's not a competition, it's a community. And there's value to everybody's style of reading. So leave it in the comments. Who else are you listening to? I have on my thing, my list, my subscription is Minnow Pond, Kyle of Cups, Julie Poole, Swimming Through the Void, Allie, Lily Light Tarot. I think it's the Order of the Phoenix. Those are the ones that I can think of right now. Do you listen to any of those as well? Or who do you listen to? I'd love to be exposed to other tarot readers. That the people who follow me, follow them. And I'll go give them a look. All right, we do a past, present, and future spread here with clarifiers for each. Whoa. Something on the bottom wanted to stick. And we just pull from the top of the pile. If Spirit says pull some other cards from another deck, I do. Look at, hey, my right hand is really itchy, and I've been told that means you're going to get money. What do you think? Or I'm having an allergic reaction. Leo. You know, my life is really fun. Even when I have a hard time in situations, in whatever, like, there's always a silver lining. There's always a lesson or a messenger. And I'm always in gratitude for what is, because complaining doesn't change anything, for me at least. And so I'll just pivot, I'll move, I'll go wherever I need to go. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get our cards going. That's what you're here for golly's sake, Mouse. Let's go. So past, present, and future, Justice, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. That's fantastic. So with the Justice, I mean, there's also a sword here with the Justice card, and she has the scales, which represent to me, besides balance, it represents Libra. So if you have any Libra in your sign, Leo, maybe consider watching that as well, that recording when it becomes available. But our Justice card is always about truth. So, and she has wisdom and knowledge. It's like knowing all the ins and outs of something. And if your last one is you are leveling up, well, then you know all the ins and outs of whatever needs to happen has to happen. So good for you. And then we go on to our Four of Pentacles. And our Four of Pentacles is more about like keeping things close to you, close to your vest, keeping a tight watch on your money, because we're not going to be going around, buying the next shiny thing here, Leo. Apparently, we can't right now, all right? So it's okay, because if we're leveling up and we're reassessing what's happening in our life, finances may be one of those things we're reassessing. And I don't know if I said this to you before, but I remember me saying it to one of the 12 of you, signs that is, not viewers, 12 viewers, sometimes maybe we're spending more money than we realize. So check your subscriptions to things. Maybe you didn't mean to stay subscribed to something during the free trial, and then they hit you with the $29.99 or whatever, right? So consider just keeping an eye on your money right now and shoring up your ideas, your dreams, just keeping things close to your vest. And then we go on to the Ace of Swords, which is, Ace of Swords is new beginning. All the aces are new in regards to the suit that they're in, right? It's the first card. And the swords are the thinking mind, the mental game. So we're looking at like maybe even some clear cognizance happening here, where you know that you know that you know without knowing how you know. So something to consider. We'll take a look at each. We'll get 3 clarifiers for each. I have the windows open. The wind is blowing. It's a beautiful day. You might hear that, the wind chimes or the birds. So just don't be alarmed if you do. Clarifiers, judgment and justice. All right. Judgment, new beginning. It's a rebirth. Like Judgment Day, like we're coming out of the coffins. We are starting new again. That's interesting. So we have like kind of new on both ends here. And then there's the 2 of wands. All 2s are about making a choice and moving forward into something. And when you have the wands, we're looking at setting goals. We're looking out into the future. We're looking into our crystal ball. We're trying to figure out, we've already accomplished something here. What's our next step over here? And since we are leveling up, friends, then this makes sense, right? If this is the energy coming in from last week into this coming week. Oh, okay. I can't hide my emotions. They're the 3 of swords. So there's going to be some kind of loss or sorrow, or if we are leveling up, something has to change and maybe something is being left behind. Maybe there is a breakup. Maybe there is just, the old version of us that we have to say goodbye to. And that's okay, because life is too short to stay the same. Like if you're going to be the same, you might as well be in a coma. And if you know somebody in a coma, God bless. I hope they're getting better. So let's go to the 4 of Pentacles here in the middle. I almost said in the morning, so I don't know what that's about. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, staying in the same suit. Our friend here is ready to move forward, but as you can see, the horse isn't moving yet. They're staying still. They're checking out. It's a very cautious movement forward, very much like the caution in this 4 of Pentacles. Like, we're not going to sprint off to anywhere. We're going to check out and see what we have in front of us, make sure all our saddlebags are shored up and that we are ready to go. Because here we are with the 7 of Wands, setting a boundary, right? I'm going on, when I say I mean you. We're going on a new path. We're rising above. Look at this, literally leveling up, and setting that boundary for yourself. But then here you are. This might be why we're going slow, because we're looking at the 5 of Cups, and we're looking at these 3 cups that spilled over, and it might be reminiscent of this 3 of Swords in the back here. Keep in mind, you still have these 2 cups behind you here. There's this whole world to explore once you turn around, pick up those cups, and go over that bridge, okay? It's all right to have your feels. But again, and I'll say this anytime feelings come up, is that feelings have a 90-second lifespan unless we live in the story of them. With the exception of grief. Grief is a weird beast. But feelings, like this made me angry, this made me sad, this made me, whatever the feeling, fill in the blank like a Mad Lib. But you don't have to live here. All right? We're setting our boundaries. And that might be a sad thing to do too, because some people can't step up to that. Some people will be like, well, you just want to cut me out. You just want to whatever. And it's like, no, I want to succeed at my life and be happy being when you do these things that impedes on my happiness. Therefore, I will not be hanging out with you anymore. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, I have a blast here, Leo. I have a blast here doing this for us. All right, let's go to the Ace of Swords. Oops. Hold on a second, friends. I got to make a little note. There it is. Okay. Just so I make sure I'm not calling you the wrong name. Here we go. Ace of Swords to the Magician. Now, aces are the new beginning, and the Magician has the power of all the suits. The Cups, the Pentacles, the Swords, the Wands. They are manifesting something amazing here. Right? It feels like it's out of thin air, but I'm going to tell you what. You have been working a long time to get to this. And it's going to seem like people are going to be like, how did they get rich overnight? How did they get that business booming all of a sudden? And it's like, because you've been doing the work behind the scenes. the Knight of Wands. So see how much faster this Knight is moving compared to the Knight of Pentacles? So we're moving forward. We are ready to go. We are, on our path of action. So, yes. And the Two of Pentacles. So Pentacles are definitely an earth sign, definitely about finances and wealth and prosperity, abundance. And there's a choice point being made here. Like, you might be coming to a crossroads as you decipher where you're going and what you're doing over here in this future, in the future position. So what I'm going to offer up is a couple of things. The ships on the water in this picture, I'm going to say go with the path of least resistance. I really think Aries just got this card as well in the first position. And going with the path of least resistance, just putting up the sails and letting the wind take you. But you know where you're going. You're large and in charge. All right? We don't need to do the difficult to get to be successful. It doesn't have to be difficult. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, friends. And you don't have to start from the bottom. Okay? Like, you've put in your dues. So it's time to just make the decision and move forward. Let's see what's on the bottom of the card. We have the Sun. So this is victory. This is abundance. This is all the goodness. Sun is shining down on you. Everything is available to you. We just have this little hiccup in the beginning, which is just clarification for you, right? As Abraham Hicks says, the contrast shows you the clarification of what you want and what you don't want. And I'm here for it. I'm here for this forward moment. You are still in the leveling up phase, my friends, because we don't put a lot of space between these readings. It's just week after week. So if it was month after month or quarter after quarter, we might be talking about something completely different. As it is, we are still doing this leveling up, but we're making decisions now, and we're manifesting very specific things. Like, it's only coming down to 2 choices. And it feels like it's going to be very clear what that is for you. Leo, I'm here for it. I'm excited for you. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you're working on, what is happening. If this resonates, what does it mean to you? And as always, consider liking and subscribing and helping my channel grow. It means the world to me to have you here listening to this. And if you made it all the way through, I really appreciate it. Come back next week, and I hope, just stay well. Be good to yourself, Leo. See you later.